You're watching EVH and Gear TV, brought to you by Stewart Travel Guitars. See the incredible stowaway travel guitar at stewartguitars.com. Microphones for EVH and Gear TV are provided by Rode Microphones. And official Van Halen merchandise is provided by VanHalenStore.com. Here's your host from Ontario, Canada, EVH artist Eric Broadbent.
Hey everybody, happy Monday evening to you. Man, it's like feels like summer in here. I got my shorts on. I was actually just saying a few minutes ago to Nocturnal Butterfly that I almost complained for a millisecond that it was too hot in here. And then I had to correct myself because it's like April. It's the first week in April. And my studio here faces the sun over on the other side here, like directly almost all day. That's why you see a lot of the black curtains, just to keep it as cool in here as possible, because we only have central air in one room, or air conditioning in one room. It's a very, very old home. And this place gets hotter than a firecracker. And it's hot in here, but it's nice. I'd rather be hot than cold when it comes to guitar playing. So I'm going to drag over my chat over to this screen over here, because that's where my main camera is. Okay, there we go. Camera number 2. That's 2. Let's go over to 2. Let me bring my chat over because I want to be able to read it. We've got a bunch of people here, so going to show off a couple of my Helix tones here tonight, and then a small Rode unboxing. It's not a crazy big one. You can see it back there. Good supporters at Rode sent us something, actually, for Nocturnal Butterfly, actually. So Jason Wade is here early, nice and early. RJ the Mad One is here. Brad Miller is driving home, listening, of course, not watching. Alex Radford is here. Brad Miller, Joe Hervey is here. Nocturnal Butterfly, and I guess some people are talking about the lack of stash or Guitar Hack is here. Nice to see you. Let me see here. RJ says, I know Nocturnal Butterfly's over there thinking, now where did he hide those bananas? Okay. And Jason says, what are we tuned in tonight? E flat? Yeah, we are in E flat, and then for that particular song, nice drop D. And I just realized tonight, after playing through my studio monitors, I have some really nice PreSonus Aris E8s. And after I played through those monitors or through my power cabs, these headphones suck. Oh man, I mean, when you don't compare them to anything else, they sound pretty decent. But after I compared it to my reference monitors, I hate these headphones with every fiber of my being. Time for some new ones soon. But I mean, not bad. At least they're somewhat canceling some of the room sound, so I can hear a little bit. But I just don't like my tone through these. Not overly bad, but nothing like my monitors. JJ's House of Jams is here. Will Varela, thank you so very, very much. I'm going to play a couple tunes with the new, what I call the Boston's Pizza, a preset, which I'm going to be putting on custom tone soon for Helix. It was inspired by Steve from Boston. Like his tone, he uses the THU or THR, whatever that stuff is, that software. I don't use it, but regardless, I think he does a really good job with it, and I'm very inspired by his tone. So I kind of wrote a preset that kind of sounded like his, and he even commented on it the other night saying, yeah, it's pretty close because I'm using the Angle amplifier, which I would have never, ever used. I've tried a lot of different amplifiers, and that's when I gravitated to, and I kind of like it. Van Halen tone with it as well, too. Like the tone, it's kind of cool. That's Boston's Pizza. And actually, I'll plug in this guy right here, the Line 6 Variax, which is actually pretty cool. Believe it or not, I'm plugged in right now with my Line 6 Relay G10 wireless right now. So if I was actually to hit a chord here, watch this. Which is pretty cool. I'm plugged into my Helix with this Variax as well, too. So if I hit a chord, and I roll the volume on this guitar over here because I'm plugged in by a VDI Variax digital cable, I'm tuned differently, of course. That's tuned to 440. I have two guitars plugged in the same preset right off the same batch, at the same time, which is kind of cool. So I will jump over to that guitar after because I want to show you one of the benefits. I put a little hidden bonus in the Boston's Pizza preset. If you happen to own a Variax, there's a beautiful, beautiful acoustic guitar that comes with it as well, too. So let's continue on down the chat. We're going to play a couple tunes, and we're going to jump in and see what's in that Rode box. And I decided I would share some more of this Nice tone that I really, really enjoy. It's making me play more guitar a lot right now. And also, too, maybe we'll kind of dance around that whole copyright issue. Everybody in our next door neighbors doing videos on the YouTube copyright. I'm not really concerned about it whatsoever. I'll share my thoughts on it, and I'll share a few things that can kind of put some things to rest as far as how it works. It's not a matter of, will I ever get caught if I'm using some music? I'll tell you about it. I have a bit of a theory behind it. It's kind of like the police when they're kind of standing behind a billboard, back in the old days, like you see the Dukes of Hazzard, and you got the Boss Hogs and the Cletus and all those guys are standing behind a billboard, and they wait for the right speeder to go by at the right, speed limit to grab them. And I'll give you some data that will kind of back up what I'm saying. And there's so many videos. I'm not going to do a full video on copyright. I don't have the time nor the energy to do it, but I'll share some of my thoughts on that with you. Let me see who else we got in here. We got Blimpus is here, Alex Radford, Lars Guitar, Japega2, Poo Ninja. He says, wait, did you have an accident with the grill? No. I had an accident with a razor. I'll have it back by Friday's show. I can pretty much sneeze out a mustache. Like one time, I sneezed out a beard by accident. So, John Parson is here saying hello, everyone. How's the tone sounding? Is it sounding okay? I was grooving this one little riff. I kind of like this. It's just a simple drop D riff, but with the Kramer, it kind of sounds neat. Kind of a little sassy, little slinky thing, kind of fun. Blipper says, is this Junior? No, not Junior. Ball loose, it looks like fun. Who is the babyface person playing guitar? That be me. And my face is itchy AF right now already. Poo Ninja says, Kramer is killer. Aaron Short Music says, cool guitar. Thank you. I was playing the Variax mostly like the last few days. And I wanted to get more of I wanted to hear what the JB, the Duncan JB sounds like with this particular preset. And I really, really like it. It's got some real chunk, right? Whereas my, the Variax has a much of a lower output pickup, and it does sound very nice with it too. So it's a nice, I hate to dare even use the word best of both worlds. I don't want to use a Van Halen pun, but it is best of both worlds. I got a low output pickup on the Shuriken, which just sounds beautiful with this preset, and then I've got more of a high gain pickup with this one. All right, let me see here. Oh, this is cool. You know what? This is very, very cool. Alex Radford says, oh my gosh, Eric, you were right behind me in the satchel line at NAMM this past year. I'm just realizing that's very cool. Very, very cool. I didn't know that. And I think actually I might have actually seen you because I know what you look like now. I didn't know it until recently what you look like, but that's very cool. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to say a message back to Sandra. This is just regarding something here at the house. All good for sure. Okay, let's try another song here. You know what? We'll have some fun with this. We'll throw some caution to the copyright wind. Let's have a look and see. What do we got here? What can we do? How's this sound? I haven't practiced this in a real long time, but we'll see what happens. Let's go to some jams. All right. I won't play the whole thing because I don't know it all that well anymore, but see what we got. How's this sound? That's kind of fun. I'm a little rusty on that one. The harmonics. Something like that. Let's continue on in the chat. We'll try some more Van Halen. Maybe later. This gets you in the right ballpark though, doesn't it? That was horrible. It's a mustache. It's my cloak. It's my super cape. Whatever it is, it's gone. But it wasn't my worst. It certainly wasn't my best. But at least what I'm trying to say is it gets you in the wheelhouse of the tone. All right, let's try something else I know how to play a little bit better. And let's see, and then we're going to jump into some unboxings here soon as well, too. Let's go back over here. Let's go to band songs. Let's go to this, and let's go to... All right, here we go. All right, here we go. This is... Now, watch my face. When I do the good harmonics, I will give you a nice gesture of the... See, I'm not getting it right now. I'm not sure if do I use the AVH pick or do I use the Dava. I'm going to go Dava on this one, and hopefully those harmonics pop out. And if I do, I'll give you a nice gesture. You'll see when I'm happy if I hit these harmonics. Here we go. It's all about harmonics on this song. All right, that was fun. Okay, let's jump back on. So I left off at Alex Radford, JD House of Jam, saying hi. Let me see, Wolverella. Wait a minute before I go. Who's this kid playing guitar? Where'd the whiskers go? They're still there. They're coming back to be back on Friday. I can't believe how warm it is here in the studio already in April. I'm in for real trouble this year. But I'm not going to complain. It was just snow like last week. Jay Pikachu says, whoever this guy is seems happy. I'm always happy when I play guitar. And you know what? Let's just for a quick second here. Let's do this for a sec. I'm going to mute my Helix rack because I want to pull out the wireless here. Okay. We'll put the Kramer down just for a second. I'll grab the Variax, which is already plugged in by the VDI cable. So now I can go back here. Oh, I'm still muted. Sorry. So with that really cool Boston's Pizza preset, so I'm in 440 now. Remember that. You know what? I kind of like the lower gain pickups. It's so weird. I am not a low gain pickup guy. This is a much lower output than the Duncan JB. I just love it's robust. So the cool thing is with this preset I've made, Boston's Pizza, I've got, okay, I'll put it back. Here we go. 1 second, hang on. If I go, I actually have an acoustic guitar. Play some songs we can play. Butchering that today. I'm not really in the Van Halen thing. Is not working for me today. Let's try that one more time. A little bit better. So that's part of the Boston's Pizza. I could actually put on my looper. Let's go into my looper. there you go. That being said, let's try something here. Let's go. Since we're going to use this guitar, we can do some cleans. Let's try this. And actually, I was doing this the other day. This is really cool, too. Take a look at this. For those that didn't see this preset the other day, this is called Big Martin. All right? All right, so there we go. Nice big Martin guitar, 440. One touch of my foot, I'm going to drop it down a half step. One touch of my foot, we're going to take it down a full step. One touch of my foot, we're going to bring it down 2 full steps. All right, so ready for this? I'm going to turn off my microphone for a quick second because I don't want the microphone to pick up natural strings because you're going to hear an overtone. I'm going to play a little riff, the 4 times, dropping down a step each time, just with my foot, with Helix. A lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I gotta message the boy here. I'll say 25. Okay. Try it. Here's one for you. We're gonna go back to regular tuning. We're gonna go back over to the Boston's Pizza preset, and we are gonna do an unboxing. Here we go. So watch when the acoustic guitar. Let me see. Sorry, Junior. He doesn't know. I think he knows I'm live. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. Here we go. Let's give this a try. 440. All right, we'll make it nice and a nice pretty one first.
Where did all this time go?
Yep. If I'm here, I'm horrible. The connection is just, I've lost complete connection. All right. I guess that's going to be it, guys. We'll have to do the unboxing in a separate video. Thanks so much for tuning in. I don't know, it's got some technical